Hi guys, how are you today? Welcome to my channel. My name is Shelly and I am a captivated gem. Over here we do unboxings, we do try-ons, we do collabs, we do reviews, pretty much anything that captivates my little Gemini soul. If you are new here, I am so glad you're here and I hope that you enjoy my video. And if you do, please leave a like. If you really do, please consider subscribing and please consider sharing. Always, please leave a comment. I would love to know what you think. If you are returning, I am so thankful that you're here. You guys know I always look forward to your comments. It means a lot to me. So, just very thankful. Today's video is a collab. It's Thursday, so it's our collab with Miss Nikki. And in honor of her team, the Phillies, we are doing Jeffree Star's Blood Money. And I want to say good luck. I hope your team wins. I don't know a whole lot about baseball, but I know that there are a lot of people that are very passionate. So I just wanted to say, Miss Nikki, you're not just getting support from me. You're getting support from Big Peep. So go Phillies. Yay. Good old Big Peep. I know, I'm a dork. It just, you know, it is what it is, folks. Okay, so we're going in with Blood Money. I once again absolutely love this palette, but more than that, I love using palettes that have colors that I don't normally use. Nikki. And that's Nikki at Happy Halls. If you haven't been there already, please go over there and please sign up for her channel, please. And watch our collab. Watch what she does. Sometimes we do very different things. Sometimes we do very similar things. And we don't know until we watch each other's video what the other one did, which I love. She's very spontaneous, as am I. I don't look at the palette and study it and create a plan. I'm a Gemini. We're not known for planning. So, without further ado, let's dive in. I have left myself no space for my brushes. I know. Shocking. Let's see. I need to start with a color that I want to be my all over. Okay. Glasses at the ready. I even had them unfolded. See, I told you I'm learning. We're going to do Chameleon Fetish. This is a gorgeous palette. I didn't even show it to you. This is beautiful. I'm sorry. I did take I think I did. Yes, I did. Look at all these colors. And there's so many options. But I'm going to go with Chameleon Fetish today. And we'll see where that particular little road takes us, shall we? Make sure I don't have anything I don't want on this brush. And I don't. So let's dig in. And this is a matte. Okay. Now, as always, I'm being very light-handed here. Oh, and I already see a problem. I did not set my eye primer. That was a mistake. But we'll work around it. Since I've already dug in over here, I can't then it's going to change what the other, I'm going to look like, they're going to look very different. Different times are you going to try to say that, Shell? Hey. Okay, so, all right. We have that one on. Now, let's see. That was Chameleon Fetish, and that is that a satin? I really can't decide. It looks like a matte. Well, regardless, I'm going in with a shiny one. I'm going to go in with Poison Ivy. I'm going in with Poison Ivy. And you know what? Oh, no, I'm not going to use that same brush. I really should not do that. Is that a... Now I'm just, like, I can't decide. You know what? I don't think I'd... Wait. I'm sorry. I got to go back in with this Chameleon Fetish. Just real quick. I've got to get this primer set, or nothing's going to look right. It's all going to look patchy, so it's just going to... I'm sorry, you guys. Okay, now, I've set my whole eye, and I see where my confusion is. I used, and I didn't think about it until literally just now, but I used this Appeal hydrating eyeshadow primer, and it has a glowy effect to it. It's got some shimmer to it, and that's where I'm seeing that, at least that's where my eyes are in my eyes. So alright, now I'm going to go in with Poison Ivy, which is a shimmer. And I believe I have set a good enough base. It does not feel tacky up there now. And we're going right up here. I'm going to take her all the way across. And I'm going to use a different brush to do that all together. Sorry, guys. I'm going to use a flat brush. And I'm going all the way across. I'm going to go for a bit of a halo look. Can you guys believe it's already September? Gosh. I mean, that's green. I'm here for it. Well, all right. Poison Ivy. Okay. What else can we do? let's I'm gonna think about this one for a second. I think I'm going to go in with Private Island. That's this mat right here. With a smaller fluffy brush. And I'm just going to do my lid. The whole lid. Now, I may bring that poison ivy back up a little more. I will probably use that chameleon fetish more and then bring this up more. But we're just laying down I'm just laying things down right now. Trust the process. I see, I have an idea coming together. Okay. Now, before I go anywhere else, I'm going to go ahead and bring this poison ivy back up more. I'm pretty sure I'm not creating what they call a halo eye. I am just doing something a little different than what I normally do. Whatever this is, that's what I'm doing. Now I need to bring that poison ivy up more. Oh, I'm blending them. Well, it can't be helped. But that's okay. I want them to blend. I'm not trying to go for a chunky type look. Alright. Now, with the other end of the brush that I used for Private Island, I'm actually going in with this Emerald Estate, and I'm also going in with CEO. So I'm using these two. Oops. Get my fingers in them. And I'm tucking them in a crease. I don't know if you'll see them or not, but I'm kind of hoping. So CEO, the golder one, is going to go in here. And then Emerald Estate is going to go in more over here. And let me just... I've got two different brushes. So I'm going in with CEO first. And they're going to meet in the middle. Do you see that? Okay. Now. Maybe a different flat brush. That's the third. That one's. I need to wash that one. Okay. I just had to get a different brush. I'm going to go in with Emerald Estate for this side and bring it up this way. Let me try it on the other eye. I might have to mix that with something else. It's not giving me exactly what I want. So I think I'm going to go down into tax-free. I'm going to add this in. Tax-free. And I'm blending each of them, but I'm using the same brush. And let's see if that deepens it out the way I want it to. We may just have a giant mess, but it's just makeup. Okay, that's better. I think that's better. Going in very lightly just to make sure that's what I wanted to do without having to scrap this and start all over. Yeah, that's, I like that. That blended those two together. Yeah, okay, that gives me a little bit more of what I wanted. It was, that Emerald Estate is just a little too close to Chameleon to be able to hold its own against it, because that, I'm sorry, not Chameleon, the Chameleon Fetish, but the Poison Ivy. It's just a little too close to be able to hold its own in this the way that I'm using it. But mixing the Emerald Estate with tax-free is helping tremendously for what I'm wanting to see. Now I realize I have packed a lot of color, so there's a lot to see here. I'm going to do the best that I can to blend this a little better for you so that it doesn't look disjointed. Because I mean, obviously I'm clearly not an MUA, but I always try to give as much as I can of a palette to you for you to see what it's capable of doing. Sometimes at the risk of me looking not the best in the look I'm creating, if that makes sense. And if any of you know my channel, well, those of you that do know my channel know I don't normally even do everything across the whole lid look anyway. But I will do some blending. I've still got one more color here that I want to play with, so. And then I feel like once I get the liners that I want to use on, it'll come together even more. I mean, like, that's where the whole trust the process comes in, I think. Even for the person applying it. Alright, so I'm going to go back in with Private Island just for a final go. And then, let's see, where is that brush that I wanted? Just had it in my hand. Is it this one? I believe so. Clean it off just a bit here. It's time to put all these brushes in a bath, and I may do that after this. Alright, I'm going to go in with the very begin, and that's the Divine Intervention. I just love this color. It's so pretty. It's a shimmer. She's lovely. And yes, I'm going to go in this way a little bit, but I'm also going to go into all of this and use her almost as a blender. So that should be interesting. Let's see if I can pull that off. You know, I think he even could have created, and he may have, out of the Blood Money series, a highlighter with this kind of formula. I could totally see using this Divine Intervention as a highlighter. Ooh. 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 Okay. Well, I see you. Gosh. So there's that. Okay. We sure we want to do this, Shelly? Yes, we're going to go in with the fluffy end. And we're going to blend her all over. She's going to intervene on everything. I'm going in very light, guys. Very, very lightly. I'm barely touching my lid. And I think that's all I needed to do. Okay. Definitely have to wash those brushes because this is a lot of color. Alright, so I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to do the liner, do the lips, and we'll be back, okay? Okay, and we're back. So this is what I did. I went in with the... Let's see. Should have kept this out. I went in for the liner. I used from Black Magic the Cocoa Edit liquid liner in warm brown. And that's what I did to create this upper line, which is a pretty dramatic line, I would say. Underneath, I went in with my Illuminati liner. And that one, I can't ever remember the color, but I'm sure you guys remember it from Ice Cream Beauty. It is a dual chrome liner that it shifts from green to gold. And then in the waterline, I went in with my black Thrive Cosmetics. Okay, and then for the lips, I used, I started out with Garden Grove from Jeffrey's Scorpio collection. And this is a liquid eye, but I used it on my lips. And then I kind of ombre'd in Funeral Parlor from his Velvet Trap collection. I kind of I blended them in together. And then I used one of my liners from Lorella. And I apologize, I don't remember the name. 5. This is shade number 5 from Lorella Cosmetics. And I worked to blend that in. And then I ombre'd the center with the House Cosmetics cheek and lip formula, glassy Pattaya. And I just worked back and forth with my finger to blend that with the Garden Grove and the Funeral Parlor. That actually took a little bit of time, I don't mind saying. So that's what we did from start to finish. I used the shades that you saw me use from our Blood Money palette. And then, the highlighter that I used actually from my Lorella Fluorescent Fantasy. I used Enchanted, which has kind of a greenish cast to it. That's this one right here. So I've been real happy with this highlighter palette. So there's all the shades that we used. That's the look that we created. I hope that you enjoyed this. I always have a whole lot of fun. I obviously can't wait to see what Miss Nikki comes up with. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, the mascara. Okay, I went in with my Charmacy. You know she is my ride or die. But then I also went in with Lash Step. And that is a fiber. I don't know that it's really a full mascara. But if you can see, if I can get that up close to you, it has fibers. And so it gives the look of thicker, more full lashes without the need for falsies. And I'm a natural lash person for the most part. I don't really use false eyelashes much. I have on this channel, but it's not something that I reach for. It's simply just not. Anyway, yeah, I think that's everything. So here we go. The Blood Money palette in support of the Phillies. Miss Nikki, I hope they do you proud. I hope I did you proud. I enjoyed this. And guys, we shall see you in the next video. Bye guys.